Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with part 2 of building the P2 Olds Cutlass. I apologize for missing last week's update. I had some things suddenly come up and the video ended up getting bumped, but I'm back to work now and I've got an update here. First up, got the interior, and this is pretty much box stock at this point. The only thing that I really did different from the kit is I left the shift levers out, and I'll be using something from my parts box to replicate the stock GM piece rather than lightning bolts. Otherwise, everything fit together pretty nice in this. No real issues with parting seams or flash. Everything just kind of fell together as it's supposed to. I did have some issues with the paint. I'm not entirely sure why. This is the same kind of paint that I've used dozens if not hundreds of times, but for some reason it was just having some issues this time. But at this point I've got some weathering on it to make it look like a well-used interior, and overall pretty happy with how it's come out. And the few bits that I still don't like will be taken care of by the fact that the car is supposed to have tinted side and rear windows, so a lot of this is going to be hidden anyway. I also finished the chassis, and I like the interior. I did some weathering on it. I didn't want to make it look like a beater with dents and rust holes and pieces of the exhaust missing, as at the beginning of the movie it actually looked like it was in pretty good shape. But I did do some dust and some surface rust here and there, some dark spots on the exhaust pipes and shock absorbers. And I also replaced the ends of the exhausts here, because on the Hearst they terminate right after the rear wheels, but for the Cutlass and the 442 they should have gone all the way to the back bumper, so I just cut those off at the muffler and replaced them with aluminum. And the engine's also just about finished. And you can see the exhaust headers are pretty badly rusted. And again, there's some dirt and some grime built up, but nothing too serious. Right here, that little up pipe to the catalytic, that's the only fit issue that I've had with this kit so far. And that was a little too long, so I just needed to trim it back. Otherwise, really, Revell did a nice job on this. I mean, everything has fit together nicely. Haven't had to deal with any excessive flash or anything like that. So, overall, I think they did a nice job on this. I said in the review that the only thing that really bugged me with this kit was that you had to build it as the Hearst. You couldn't do it as the baseline Cutlass Supreme or the 442 option. And I'd be using a resin hood as part of the adaptation. I've been working on that, and that's coming along. I did have to move the character lines out, and you can still see a ghost of where they were, so I'll still need to do a little bit more sanding on this. And reshaping really wasn't that much though. I just had to do the edges a little tiny bit and then thin the back side because it was a pretty hefty resin piece. But with the edges done, it fits the body like it was made for it. So like I said, I'll do a little more sanding on that to smooth it out, and then the hood and body will be ready for paint. And chassis here is done, just need to get the wheels on it. And the interior is ready to go as soon as I get the body done. So really this has come together pretty quickly, and with a little luck I may even be able to finish this up by next week. So check back then to see the progress, and thanks for watching.